Hi my people, today we are going to use onion to make hair grow treatment. Well, if you are looking for a way to grow your hair, this thing, don't joke with it. Actually, if you can't manage your hair, don't use it. Now it doesn't matter whether red onion or white onion or brown onion, it doesn't matter. Just get one onion, peel it, cut it into cube. You see how I cut it? Now I'm putting it inside my blender. After you cut it and put inside your blender, what you have to do, Charlie, don't add water. Now you can see olive oil. I'm going to add olive oil. Actually, I'm going to put olive oil. This is rosemary oil, okay? Olive oil, rosemary oil I'm going to use, and as usual I'm going to add lavender oil inside. I'll add avocado oil also. This is aloe vera oil. I'll add aloe vera and avocado oil inside. So I'm going to use 5 oil. I'm going to add 5 oil inside. So first, let's go with olive oil. So I'm going to use my tablespoon. You can use 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of it. It depends how you want it. But for me, sometimes I'll prefer to put maybe 2 tablespoons inside, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and the rest I'll put maybe 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon. Now I put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So now I'm going to add my lavender oil. So lavender oil, I'm going to put 1 tablespoon lavender oil inside. Okay guys, yeah, let's move on. So after adding the lavender oil inside, I'll go for my next oil also, which is going to be avocado oil. Okay, but it doesn't matter whether you are starting with which oil that you are starting, it doesn't matter. That just make sure that you put all the oils inside. So now I put my avocado oil inside. This is aloe vera oil. So my next oil is aloe vera oil. I'm putting 1 tablespoon inside. So the next one is going to be, the last one is rosemary. I'm adding my rosemary oil also inside. It doesn't matter which one you started, which one you ended. Any of it, you can just start it. So after adding my rosemary oil inside, so next thing is I have to do what? You have to close it and do what? And blend it. So make sure if you are looking for a way to grow your hair, make sure this thing you use it maybe at least 2 times in a week. Okay, 2 times in a week is fine. If you don't have time, make sure 2 times in a week try to do it that way. So after finish blending it this way, as usual, I bring my cheese and my fritter to do what? To going to strain it. So you can use the fritter or use a cheesecloth, or you can use any cloth that having some small tiny hole. It's good to go. The only thing, make sure that you use something having the hole is small, because when it is big, as usual, you may feel your scalp, you will not feel comfortable in your scalp. So this is the thing that I'm using when I'm frittering my thing, or when I'm going to strain it, so that it's making me I'm not feeling anything bad in my head. So now after pouring everything inside like this, you can just hold it in one side, because the thing is big. Hold it one side like this. You need to be squeezing it. Pour all the water. Onion is already having the water, and you add the the oils also inside, so it's another levels. Okay guys, so make sure when you are blending it, don't put oil, don't put water inside. Always put oil, don't put water inside, because to put water inside, it will be too much again. So one is okay, you put oil, the oils is okay, not water. After straining it, guys, check and see. Let me just open it for you guys to see. You see the onion, you see. So this thing, if you don't get something good to strain it, when you are using it, you will feel some scalp changes. You may not feel comfortable in your scalp. So this thing, some people, you can do in it, even you can add maybe garlic also inside. Garlic also is something that by trick, it's also protecting hair and growing hair, giving hair stronger, and any bad things that you have your hair is closing it, is solving it. This today I'm going to add coffee inside. Why coffee? coffee is good for our natural hair. Coffee is also good for our natural hair. It's also protecting for the itching, also giving the hair grow, making your hair growing fast, giving you shining, and also it's just like a moisturize to your head, giving your head, you know, your head will be getting, it will be growing at the same time. It will be very soft when you are adding coffee inside. And even those who are having gray head or white hair, if you are using coffee in your head, all is covering. So you see how when you put the coffee inside, this is the way that it will start. But I'll always do what, give a time, you know, after mixing it this way, whether I have to mix it, I will leave it for some time so that I will come back again, because all this coffee needs to absorb inside. So I have to leave it for some time. So you see the oil, that's avocado oil, okay, and aloe vera oil, I'm showing it to you guys again, and lavender oil, okay. And my next oil is going to be rosemary oil, I'm showing back to you guys, and this is olive oil. So those 5 oil that I use, plus my coffee and onion, you are good to go with those things. So actually today, these things, when I'm doing it because I'm looking for a way to grow my hair. So if you are looking for a way to grow your hair, make sure you use this thing, and don't be using it too much, because if you know that you cannot maintain your hair, you know, don't use it. Because but if you know that if your hair is growing, if you have a natural hair, you can maintain it, then you are good to use it, okay. Now you can see the coffee all has up, it has melted, okay. So when you do it, you need to wait for some time so that all the coffee will do what, the coffee will melt inside. So you see how it's looking. Look at the face alone, look at it, look at it. So this is very nice. Actually, when I'm putting it in my head, I always feel good. And today also, actually using this thing in your head, I don't know how, guys, I'm going to explain to you guys, but don't forget, after using this, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of honey inside, because all the time I always want my hair to be too much soft, and also I need my hair to grow. How the way my head is long, I want it to get more longer than that. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of honey also inside. Honey is also something is good for our natural hair, for protecting our hair damaging, you know, giving our head moisturizing all the time. Is keeping your hair moisturized. Why our head is breaking? Because if your head is dry all the time, you know, if you have a dry head and you are going to open your head, even you need to be wetting it, otherwise definitely you'll be having the breakings in your hair, and after you see that you are losing hair. So after all this thing, you know how you use it for your head also. You see how I'm putting it on my hand, that's how you use for your head. You know, the scalp, make sure all the time you use it for the scalp hair. Massaging your scalp, you put the onion, the water inside, do massage the scalp before you use for your hair. Make sure you use for your scalp first, okay. All the time I always like this type of things, because when I'm doing like that, it's making my hair soft. My hands is also different, you know, I'm feeling much more different for my hands. My hands is very soft and I love it. Like even when I'm just making an example for you guys how you are going to use it for your hair. You know, I always like it because I love the way my hands also look like. So that's how you would use for your head, okay, guys. Don't forget, please give me thumbs up. I love you all.